รายการประจำชุดวิชา 11304 ภาษาอังกฤษสำหรับเจ้าหน้าที่สำนักงาน English for Office Staff สาขาวิชาศิลปศาสตร์ มหาวิทยาลัยสุโขทัยธรรมาธิราช แผ่นที่ 2
Activity 24. Following directions. Listen to the tape and write a number in front of the words of direction in the order in which they are given.
Go through that glass door, straight along that corridor, and turn right at the end of the corridor. Walk past the restrooms and the storage area is the last door. Leave the box in front of the door and then walk back to the corridor. As you come towards the reception desk, finance and accounting will be on your left, opposite marketing and advertising. Go in there to get paid.
Situation 8. Listen to the dialogue and fill in the blanks with the missing words. It is Somsak's first day at work. He and his friend Bill are working on the second floor in the shop.
There's the lunch bell.
Good. Is there a lunchroom on this floor?
No, it's downstairs. Go to the first floor. At the bottom of the stairs, turn right. Go to the end of the corridor and take a left. It's the first door on the left past the elevator.
Thanks.
Downstairs, Somsak can't find the lunchroom, so he asks somebody else.
Excuse me, where's the lunchroom?
It's at the other end of the corridor on the left, across from the business office.
Activity 27. Example.
It's on the first floor, between the business office and the women's locker room. What is it?
Men's locker room.
Number 1. It's on the second floor, next to the supply room, and across from the first aid station. What is it? Number 2. It's on the first floor, behind the stairs, between the freight elevator and the women's locker room. What is it? Number 3. It's on the second floor, behind the lounge, and next to the elevator. What is it? Number 4. It's on the first floor, across from the stairs, next to the lunchroom, and behind the elevator. What is it? Number 5. It's on the second floor, between the inspection area and the women's restroom. What is it? Number 6. It's on the second floor, to the right of the stairs, in front of the shop. What is it? Situation 9. Listen to the following dialogue and fill in the blanks with the missing words.
Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the factory from here?
Of course. You go down the corridor and out the back door, and the factory is that large yellow building in back there. Who are you looking for?
Mr. Gosin, the assistant shipping manager.
Oh yes, Mr. Gusin has his office behind the loading dock. You can get to it by going through that green door there. His office is the first door on the right as you enter the building. His door is bright pink. You can't miss it.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Not at all.
Situation 10. Listen to the following dialogue and fill in the blanks with the missing words.
Here you are. Now, can you tell me how to get to Laxi from here?
Of course. You drive out the front gate, turn right, and go along Mueang Thong Thani Road until you come to the main street, Jang Watana Road. You turn left there and go about 5 kilometers until you come to some railroad tracks. Where are you going after this, sir?
I'm going downtown.
Then you have to cross the intersection, turn right under the flyover, and get on the superhighway. The superhighway will take you downtown.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Not at all, sir.
Activity 31. Listening. Listen to the following directions and locate the destinations on the map on the preceding page.
Number 1. Go out the front gate and turn right. Drive until you reach Jangwatana Road. At the intersection, turn right again. Go about 4.5 kilometers until you come to a 5-way junction. Turn left and you'll see it on your left across from the Groom Thai Bank. Number 2. Turn right after you go out the front gate and go down Mueang Thong Thani Street until you reach the intersection. It's across the intersection next to the Donsong supermarket. Number 3. Go out the front gate and turn left. Shortly after the road veers to the left, you'll see it on the right. Number 4. Turn right after you go out the front gate. Go straight until you come to the 3-way intersection. Turn left onto Jangwatana Road. Go down Jangwatana Road for about 5 kilometers until you come to some railroad tracks. Cross the tracks and turn left at the traffic signal. Go about 5 kilometers and exit when you see it on your right.
Situation 11. Listen to the following dialogue and fill in the blanks with the missing words.
Excuse me. I wonder if you could tell me the best way to get to Pathum Thani from here.
Let me see. To tell you the truth, I'm not really sure. If you don't mind waiting for a moment, I'll see if I can find out.
Okay, I'll wait if it doesn't take too long.
Sir, I have the information you wanted.
Thank you. You've been most kind. Thank you for your trouble.
You're welcome, sir.
Activity 35. Speaking. A. Listen and respond. Example.
Can you tell me how to get to Sapan Mai from here?
I'm not really sure. If you don't mind waiting for a moment, I'll see if I can find out for you.
Thank you. Number 1. Can you tell me how to get to Sapan Mai from here? Thank you. Number 2. Can you tell me how to get to Bang Su from here? Thank you very much. Number 3. Can you tell me how to get to Ceylon Road from here? Thank you. Number 4. Can you tell me how to get to Siam Square from here? Thank you.
B. Listen and respond. Example. You have been most kind. Thank you for your trouble.
You're welcome. Number 1. You have been most kind. Number 2. Thank you very much. Number 3. Thank you. Number 4. Thank you for your trouble.
Situation 12. Listen to the dialogue and fill in the blanks with the missing words. My name is Bert Franklin. I have an appointment to see Mr. Jones.
Yes, of course, Mr. Franklin. It's the second door on your right.
Thank you.
I'm Bert Franklin. I have an appointment with Mr. Jones.
Please go right in, Mr. Franklin.
Mr. Jones, my name's Bert Franklin. I'm with Computron Computers.
Jim Jones, please have a seat. What can I do for you?
Activity 37. A. Listen and respond. Example. My name is Bert Franklin.
Yes, of course, Mr. Franklin.
1. My name's Bert Franklin. 2. My name's Albert Wilson.
3. My name is Sylvia Ehrlich.
4. My name's Michael Springer.
5. My name is Valerie Murdoch.
B. Listen and respond. Example. My name is Bert Franklin.
Please go right in, Mr. Franklin.
1. My name's Bert Franklin. 2. My name's Albert Wilson.
3. My name is Sylvia Ehrlich.
4. My name's Michael Springer.
5. My name is Valerie Murdoch.
Situation 13. Listen to the tape and fill in the blanks with the missing words.
Well, that sounds pretty good to me, Bert. Would you like to meet Bill Johnson, our managing director, and explain your offer to him?
Yes, of course.
I'll see if he's available. Bill, I'd like you to meet Bert Franklin of Computron Computers. Bert, this is Bill Johnson.
Nice to meet you, Bill.
Have a seat, Bert. Jim tells me you have something interesting for us. Situation 14. Listen to the following dialogue and fill in the blanks with the missing words. Kun Surya, this is Bert Franklin of Computron Computers. Bert's going to be doing some consulting work for us. Bert, This is Surya Pitikun, our personnel manager.
Nice to meet you, Bert.
Nice to meet you too. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch your name.
Suriya Pitikun.
Suriya.
Yes, that's right.
I'm sorry, what's your position here?
Personal manager.
I see.
Situation 15. Listen to the dialogue and fill in the blanks with the missing words. Well, that's very interesting, Bert. Of course, we'll need some time to think it over. How about if we get back to you sometime next week on this?
That'll be fine, Bill. Should I give you a call on, say, Tuesday?
Why don't we leave it like this, Bert? We'll call you when we've made a decision, okay?
Sure, Bill. I'll leave my number with your secretary.
Okay. Nice talking to you, Bert. Well, I've got another meeting now. We'll let you know soon. Give my regards to your boss, Frank Webster.
Oh, you know Frank?
Oh, yes. We're both on the board of directors of the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, I see. I'll give him your regards. Well, thanks for your time. I look forward to hearing from you.
Okay, Bert. See you later.
See you.
Activity 43. Speaking. A. Listen and repeat.
1. We'll get back to you on that. 2. We'll get back to you soon on that. 3. We'll get back to you later on that. 4. We'll get back to you next week on that. 5. We'll get back to you on that.
B. Listen and respond. Example. I'll look forward to hearing from you.
Okay, see you. 1. I'll look forward to hearing from you. 2. I'll talk to you soon. 3. I'll be in touch. 4. I'll look forward to your call. 5. I'll talk to you later then.
Situation 16. Listen to the dialogue and fill in the blanks with the missing words.
So I'm sorry we couldn't take up your offer, Bert. I was just going to call you and tell you on the phone.
I really wish you'd take some more time to think this over, Jim.
Oh, we have thought it over, Bert. We just can't handle the expense at this time.
Is that what Bill thinks too?
I'm afraid so, Bert.
Don't forget you have a meeting now, Mr. Jones.
Yes, thank you. So, Bert, I've got to go now. Meetings, you know.
I really wish we could talk about this some more.
So do I, Bert, but I really must go now.
Well, I hope you'll give me a call if you change your mind, Jim.
Oh, we will, Bert. We will. Take it easy now, Bert. Don't work too hard.
Activity 45. Speaking. A. Listen and repeat.
1. You have a meeting now. 2. There's a meeting now. 3. You have to go to a meeting now. 4. You must attend a meeting now. 5. Don't forget you have a meeting now.
B. Listen and respond. Example, I'd like to talk some more with you.
Sorry, I've got to go now. 1. I'd like to talk some more with you. 2. Do you have time to talk with me? 3. Can I talk with you a minute? 4. I'd like to talk some more with you. 5. Do you have a minute to talk with me?
C. Listen and respond. Example, see you later.
Okay, take it easy now. Don't work too hard. 1. See you later. 2. See you. 3. See you later now. 4. Goodbye. 5. See you. Goodbye.
Unit 2, A Day in the Office. Situation 1. Listen to the dialogue and fill in the blanks with the missing words. Anne Baxter is William Johnson's new secretary. Wiyada Mungtamdi, Mr. Johnson's old secretary, is explaining her daily routine to Anne.
Well, the first thing I do every morning is make the coffee. Mr. Johnson can't seem to get started without a cup of coffee in the morning.
How does he take his coffee?
With cream and sugar. 2 spoonfuls of sugar.
Okay.
The next thing I do is set up the meeting room. Mr. Johnson likes to have a meeting each morning with some of his senior staff to settle any problems before the day gets started.
How long does it take you to set up the meeting room?
Only a few minutes.
Do you have to take notes in the meeting?
Yes, but the meetings are informal. They mostly have to do with the day-to-day running of the business, small problems that come up. I don't need to prepare an agenda or write minutes. Just take notes on things that have to be taken care of immediately.
What do you do after the meeting is over?
By then, the mail has arrived, so I usually open and sort through the mail, putting aside the most important letters for Mr. Johnson's immediate attention. Then soon after the meeting is over, Mr. Johnson usually calls me in to dictate some letters. After that, I usually take a coffee break.
About what time is that?
About 10:30. After my coffee break, I type letters until lunch time.
When is that?
I usually eat lunch at 12:30, unless something comes up that has to be taken care of immediately.
Like what?
Like an urgent letter, or if I have to wait for an appointment to leave Mr. Johnson's office.
I see.
Then I continue with the routine correspondence after lunch until my coffee break around 3 p.m.
By the way, where do you go for your coffee breaks?
Oh, there's an employee's lounge in the back. I'll show you later.
Okay.
After the coffee break, I try to clear up any little jobs that I still have to do, like photocopying, making phone calls, and maybe some filing. I also have to bring Mr. Johnson's diary up to date so that he knows what he has to do the next day.
I see.
And then it's 5 o'clock. time to go home, if I'm lucky.
What does that mean?
Well, sometimes we have to work overtime.
Activity 5. Speaking. A. Listen and repeat.
1. How do you take your coffee? 2. How do you like your coffee? 3. How would you like your coffee? 4. How do you take your coffee? 5. How do you like your coffee?
B. Listen and respond. Example.
How do you take your coffee?
Black.
I take it black.
1. How do you take your coffee?
Black.
2. How do you like your coffee?
With cream.
3. How would you like your coffee?
With sugar.
4. How do you take your coffee?
With cream and sugar.
5. How do you like your coffee?
With Coffee Mate.
Activity 6. Listening comprehension. You are going to hear someone ask how they take their coffee. Write down how they take their coffee in the space provided.
1. How do you take your coffee?
With cream and sugar.
2. How do you like your coffee?
I like mine with cream. Coffee Mate, if you have it.
3. Would you like some coffee?
Please, with sugar. 2 spoonfuls.
4. How do you take your coffee, Mr. Wilson?
I'll have mine black, if you don't mind.
5. And how do you like your coffee?
With cream, please, and a little sugar. Just a little.
Situation 2. A few days after Anne starts to work at STC. Listen to the dialogue and fill in the blanks with the missing words.
I don't know whether Wiada has explained your duties to you or not, but just to make sure that there is no misunderstanding, let me go over them with you for a moment. First of all, your most important duty is to take care of the office. You will be in charge of the office. This means that you will be expected to keep the office organized so that it runs smoothly. Second, you will have to take care of routine correspondence for me, writing letters and some reports. Of course, this means you will have to take dictation. Next, you will have to take care of my diary, always keeping it up to date so I know when and where I have to be at all times. This is also very important. Let's see, what else? Oh, you will also be responsible for setting up the meeting room for our daily meetings and taking notes during the meeting. Do you have any questions so far?
No, sir.
Okay, I guess that's all. Oh, did I mention the telephone? You will be taking care of incoming and outgoing calls for me. And then, of course, there is the usual filing and sorting the mail. But I expect that Wiada has explained that to you already.
Yes, sir, she has.
A good secretary, Wiada. We'll miss her. She's getting married, you know, moving up country with her husband.
I see.
So, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
I expect you will eventually. Well, if you do, please feel free to ask. We want you to do well here, Anne.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I guess I don't have to tell you, but all the business in this office, especially this office, is confidential, just between you and me.
Yes, of course, sir.
Activity 9. A. Listen and respond. Example.
Kun Wirot, office supplies.
Kun Wirot is in charge of office supplies.
1. Kun Wirot, office supplies. 2. Kun Manat, mailroom. 3. Kun Wachara, payroll section. 4. Kun Jamnong, maintenance. 5. Kun Sutep, warehouse. 6. Kun Somsi, lunchroom.
B. Listen and respond. Example.
Who is in charge of the lunchroom?
Kun Somsi is in charge of the lunchroom.
Who takes care of the lunchroom?
Kun Somsi takes care of the lunchroom.
Who is responsible for the lunchroom?
Kun Somsi is responsible for the lunchroom.
1. Who takes care of the lunchroom? 2. Who's in charge of office supplies? 3. Who is responsible for maintenance? 4. Who takes care of the mailroom? 5. Who is in charge of the warehouse? 6. Who is responsible for the payroll section?
Situation 3. Listen to the dialogue and fill in the blanks with the missing words.
Well, this is your office. How do you like it?
It's nice. There's so much equipment.
Yes, we have quite a lot. Let me show you around a little. This is your work area and your desk. This is your typewriter, and there's the fax machine. The filing cabinets and the photocopy machine are over there.
What's that?
That's the internal switchboard.
Will I have to operate that?
No, actually it's out of service, since we installed an automatic switchboard not long ago.
That's a relief.
Don't worry, it will soon be gone. They'll be putting in a brand new computer for you. You do know how to use a computer, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Good. Over here, we have a printer and a little tray.
I see. And what are those?
Oh, those are just document files.
I'm surprised you don't have filing cabinets with drawers.
Oh, we do. They are in the next room. I'll show you.